Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, as you can tell, I've been a little bit absent for a few months, so the footage that you saw at the beginning of this video was from back in February. And there are a few other things that I did back in February that I'm going to show you now. So it's a little bit of a rewind to the beginning of the year. Little Miss Dashwood wants to disappear at the moment. But so I hope you enjoy, and after all of this, we will come back to the present time and I'll show you what we've been getting up to in the next few videos. Enjoy. Back in February, I was invited to a few of the shows which were part of London's Fashion Week. So, rather than deal with the stress of catching numerous trains between Norfolk and London, I decided to stay in London overnight. Marylebone Village really is worth a visit, with its delis, its coffee bars and bookshops, and we were staying in the heart of it at one of London's oldest family-run hotels, Durrant's. It had been recommended to us by a very good friend of mine from my days at Elle magazine, Lucy, who I would also be catching up with. We had a lovely breakfast in this sumptuous dining room, and it was a real throwback to another era with its dark wood panelling and silverware. With its oil paintings, antiques and porters in uniform, it oozed old world charm. The first show I attended was for the O Pioneers label. O Pioneers was founded by the actor and jewellery designer Clara Francis and PR agent and seamstress Tanya Hindmarch. Many of the shows are no longer of the traditional catwalk format, but are a far more relaxed, convivial affair, where the models mingle with the guests, the journalists and the photographers. The added bonus for me was that I got to see my daughter Daisy, who was one of the models. These floral print dresses were just gorgeous, and I really admire Clara and Tanya and their team for getting their project off the ground. Then on to the St Pancras Hotel for the Rixo show. Rixo is another label I love, as it takes so much of its inspiration from the vintage designs of the past. And of course I had to show my support by wearing my own rixo dress. It wasn't all fashion, as I was also invited by the White Company to their scent launch. New fragrances that they've created for candles, infusers and air fresheners.
The mood that we can create with scent, as we all know, whether it's a lunch party today or whether it's creating that kind of cosy fireside scent in the autumn and how the seasons change. And I think probably post-COVID, we've all kind of learned, I was just talking to somebody earlier about actually living in the moment, actually appreciating what is around us, appreciating the seasons, appreciating the fact that it's getting lighter 2 minutes a day, 15 minutes a week, an hour, a month, and actually being aware of that. So I think scent is really powerful. We also kind of know that there is science behind fragrance because, when I look at our suppliers that we've worked with, all of who are in the UK, it is a science.
As I get older, I find that the scents I have in my home become more important. They really do change my mood and can have such a positive influence on my well-being. Of course, we love fresh cut flowers in the home, especially in spring and summer, but that's not always easy. So in autumn and winter, that's where the infusers and the scented candles really come into their own. Then it was a trip to the East End of London for something quite different but close to my heart. Bobbi Brown Cosmetics were celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Pretty Powerful campaign. The campaign was targeted at promoting confidence in women through natural beauty. Now in partnership with UK charity SmartWorks, it empowers women to enter the workforce.
So, most of you know, but for those who don't, SmartWorks exists to give women the confidence they need to fulfill their potential, secure employment, and transform their lives. Because life can be really tough. I think for everybody, there's a moment in your life where things don't go as you thought they might do, where the wheels come off the bus, where you need that extra bit of support to be who you can be. And that is what we are all about at SmartWorks. It's not about hiding in things, it's not about apologising. It's about recognising that you can be your best, and when you are your best, you can really transform your life. So, over the last 10 years, we have taken that insight and delivered a service which we think really helps women. Each woman who comes to see us is given a complete outfit of clothes and accessories styled for her and hers to keep, and one-to-one interview coaching. And there is a magic moment, and I know I've got some of our amazing dresses here in the room, there is a magic moment where a woman puts on that jacket, looks in the mirror, and begins to see hope and possibility for what she might be. And that is our magic moment at SmartWorks, and it is a magic moment we take really seriously. 72% of the women we see go on to get a job within a month of their appointment with us.
Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing what I was up to earlier on in the year. From now on, I promise you I will be back in real time and back in the present. But I hope you found that as inspiring as I did. Lots of really wonderful people doing amazing things. And enjoy the rest of your week.